Alright, so to make a t-shirt grocery bag, you're going to start by cutting the neck and the sleeves off. So it doesn't matter how carefully you do this, they're going to stretch out anyways. The further down you cut your sleeves, the larger the shoulder straps are going to be. And if you're using a cotton shirt like I am, they'll stretch a lot, so you don't want to make the initial cut too low, or else you're not going to have a lot of space in your bag. So once you've cut the neck off and you've cut your sleeves off, you're going to turn your shirt inside out. And you're going to cut vertical strips all the way along the bottom. You're going to want to try and align your shirt as much as possible, but it's never going to be perfect, and it doesn't matter too much unless you want it to look really good. So you're just going to start at the bottom, and you're going to make sure you cut through both the top and the bottom of the t-shirt. Alright, so now that the bottom of the shirt is completely cut, you're going to go back through and you're just going to tie all the tassels. Ideally, you're going to be able to tie each pair together, but it can get a little bit confusing. So as long as it's tied to something, you can go back through and kind of double tie. Oops, don't pull too hard. Now that I've gotten to the end, I'm just going to do the thing where I go back through and just tie every tassel that I can see to another tassel. Oops. Alright, so this is what it should look like when it's done. Just going to tie a couple more. You can also check by pulling on the edges very gently to see where there might be a little bit less reinforcement, or might be where you might want to go through with a couple more knots. And if you ever do realize that there's an extra little gap, you can either sew it or you can just tie more knots. So once you feel satisfied with how many knots you have tied, you flip it back right side out. You can pull the shoulder straps a little bit to roll in the insides, pull the outside a little bit to widen it, and then you have a little tote bag that you can put stuff in.